Alright, hello boys, back again. Welcome to another masterclass by Luke Spurgeon. So if you don't know who I am already, 22-year-old entrepreneur. I run a paid community. You can find that in the link in the bio and the comment section. And I teach young men how to live a good, full, holistic life. I teach young men how to live the ultimate life. Women, money, freedom, geographical freedom, okay? The ability to be untraced financially. We've got it all right? You can find that more information down in the description or the comments. So what I'm going to be talking to you about today is a full guide, a kind of masterclass, a little presentation, I guess you could say, to help you go from brokey mindset to one of abundance, high vibration, and wealth, okay? Because I was thinking, everyone always talks about the 5 best ways to make money online and all this other stuff, right? It's very cliche, like copywriting, drop shipping, do some Forex trading. But when it comes to actually sitting down and getting started, one of the biggest things a lot of you young men struggle with is that, sitting down and getting started. And the reason for that is because you don't have the correct mindset. You're not the correct person to do these tasks just yet. I always tell my students inside of my school, the thing that you must do to become a successful entrepreneur is not about the actions. It's about who you are as a person. So you could get into any industry, any business, and believe me, I've tried a lot. I've tried some that I can't even mention on YouTube, and I've succeeded in every single one of them. Not one of the businesses that I have run ever, not one of the entrepreneurial ventures that I have gone on have ever failed or never made any money ever. I've always done significantly very well in every single industry. Why is that? It's not about the industries that I'm picking. Because you'll hear guys say, oh, what's the best business model, Luke? There is no best business model. That's up for you to decide. You pick that, you know? What really matters is, who are you as a person? How do you think? How do you walk? How do you shake hands? You know, do people look when you walk in the room? Do they notice you? What's your physique like? What's your body language like? How do you speak? Your communication skills? Do you stutter when you talk? Do you need a script to record a video like this one? I've never used a script in my entire life. Why? Because the things that I'm talking to you about, I am experienced and knowledgeable in. I don't need a script. Why would I need a script? Something telling me what to say when I'm already knowledgeable in the thing that I'm talking about. Anyone that you see that's reading from a script is chatting shit, has no clue what he's talking about. Trust me, okay? So we teach you how to become the ultimate man. Now, I do have some bullet points, speaking of notes and things like that. Now, when I come with bullet points, you know it's going to be an absolute banger. There's no script. I'm freestyling all of this, but it's an absolute masterclass on how you boys can improve your life when it comes to your mindset. Now, this might be, I'm not going to say a spiritual video, but it will be a bit of an unconventional video when it comes to entrepreneurship, because I don't want to go down the normal route that you see, you know, the YouTubers doing when it says the 5 best ways and what's the best business model. None of this shit matters if you're a nerd and if you have a brokey mindset and you're still stuck in the 9-to-5 system. If you don't believe and you don't see it in your brain, it doesn't matter what the best business model is. I can give you the best Forex trading strategy in the entire universe. You're still going to lose money, but I'll make money. So it's clearly nothing to do with the strategy. It's to do with who you are as a person. So, got my pen, as usual. Got a nice orange colour today. I thought I'd change it up. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Zoom in a little bit. I love whatever this app is. Canvas or Canva or something. Beautiful, mate. Look at that. It's so swift and easy to use. Highly recommend. So, start with some notes. I'm going to be walking you through a motivation hack that you guys can always use, because one of the biggest things when it comes to making money online and being a good entrepreneur is just getting things done. It's currently 20 minutes past 12 in the morning, as you can see, and I'm still hustling. I'll probably stay up till 3 in the morning. I'm just going to keep banging these out for you guys on the YouTube and obviously inside of the school as well. We're hustling today. Now, we're going to go through motivation hacks. We're going to go through how you can literally mold yourself into the man that you need to be to attract the life that you want. So again, I'm not going to make it too spiritual, but there is some sort of, you know, we're going to be talking about vibrational frequencies. We're going to be talking about the energy that you operate from. Even if you're not a spiritual individual, I'm sure we can both agree everything in this universe is energy, right? It's a very bare, basic law of the universe. It's a law. It's just a fact. So we're going to be talking about how you can tap into certain vibrational frequencies to attract the life that you want, and also certain energies in terms of the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions that you do will attract things into your life, okay? So have you ever played a video game? back in the day, or a sport even, maybe if you're an athlete, or you ever done a bit of boxing, you ever done sparring? Have you ever had one of those days where everything just flows, everything just goes right, everything just works completely perfectly well? It all just goes in your favor. You are a winner on that day. That is called the flow state. Now, we tap into the flow state by being in the correct vibrational frequency to attract the things that you want. So I am currently now in a position at 22 years old. I'm in my nice, beautiful new apartment. If you guys go and watch my old YouTube videos, you'll see me wandering around in the forest, not too far from my council estate house that I started from. And I was documented my entire journey on YouTube from the times that I was broke to now where I'm in this nice new apartment. You know for a fact the advice that I'm giving you works because I've done it in real time, completely authentically. I've shown you guys on camera my insecurities, my weaknesses, my bad times, the times I was struggling financially, all of it. And here I am today. So if you pay attention, you get a pen, you get a notebook, and you write down and implement what it is I'm going to be teaching you about vibrational frequencies, about motivation, about discipline, about getting the job done, and ways that you can make yourself an entrepreneur. Right? Because again, it's not about what you do, it's about who you are. I'm going to teach you in this video. By the end of this video, I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I guarantee you by the end of this video, you'll be a new man. You will be an entrepreneur. You'll be able to effortlessly attract money from thin air, literally from thin air. You'll get ideas that just come to you. You'll implement the idea, money will spawn in your bank account. That's how it works, okay? I'm going to walk you through and hold your hand step by step with some nice illustrations and drawings to just articulate my point a little bit better. And we're going to get you filthy fucking rich. So let's jump into it without further ado. So first and foremost, then we're going to talk about who you are now versus who you want to be. All right, this is very important. You need to visualize your dream life. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this topic because I'm sure you already know this, but I want you to just sit down every single day, maybe times that you're in the sauna, times that you're spending meditating, maybe when you're on a walk in the park. I do it especially when I'm in the sauna and the steam room, and when I am going to sleep. Now, the reason I do it before I go to sleep is because when you are in a sleepy state of mind, I apologize for the fucking smoke alarm detector beeping in the background, but whatever. When you're in a sleepy state of mind, your subconscious mind opens up and it allows you to rewire it a lot easier. So if you visualize your dream life and you see it vividly in your brain, like every little detail, I'll give you an example on how to do this. When I was broke, I was in my overdraft. I had minus 120 something pounds in the bank account, right? My girlfriend went to Thailand and I promised my girlfriend before she went that I will come to Thailand to see her, right? And because I said it, because I spoke it into the universe, I now had to do it. I like to be a man of my word. I like to stick to the things that I say. And this was a principle of that. So I said, yeah, I'll come and see you out in Thailand. So I found a way to make it happen. I was broke at the time. I had barely any income streams other than one-to-one coaching. It was making me no money. I had no idea what I was going to do. All that I did know was how I wanted to live and the person I wanted to be. Okay? So I visualized every vivid detail of me on the plane with my headphones in. I visualized the songs that I'd be listening to. Lil TJ's new album, right? The album 222. You can go and Google it, whatever. There were certain songs on the album that I was visualizing myself listening to, looking out the window of the plane, seeing the ocean as I was going. I visualized all of it, all the details, like autistically, vivid. And you know what? The scary thing, it happened exactly how I visualized it. And in the moment, you don't even realize that that is what you prayed for or manifested in the past, right? It's just normal to you now. And when it becomes normal to you, that is a surefire sign that you have evolved from where you were to where you wanted to be. You have become a new person. You've literally jumped to the next level of evolution. And you've done that through the power of your mind. Okay? So how do we actually do this? We visualize. This is step 1, visualizations. Okay? You also need to understand the tasks that you need to do to get there. Okay? So it starts mental realm, physical realm, and then you start to mold, okay? Mental realm is number 1. So we'll just put an M, a very badly drawn M, and then we'll put a P for the physical, okay? So mental realm, tick that off. You do this with visualizations. You then need to combine the visualizations of the kind of life that you want to live with the physical actions. So what physical actions do you need to do that could get you closer to living that mental visualization that you've visualized? A very confusing topic, but you get the point. Another example, When I was visualizing myself going to Thailand, I visualized myself obviously having a lot of money in the bank account, booking a flight, going over there, living in this kind of abundant and free mindset where I could travel the world and do whatever I wanted. That's the person I wanted to be. The person that I am now as I talk to you live in the flesh right now is the person that I used to dream of being when I was living in a council estate with a shitty single fucking prison room. It looked like a prison cell, that's how small it was. And I dreamt of becoming this person and living this life with my own place, my own money, financially free. Everything was going well for me. And now it's a reality. How did I do that? Visualized it. So I had the mental intention. That looks a bit dodgy. We'll cross that out. I had the mental visualization. I had the mental intention of what I was working towards. I saw it in my brain. Because your mind, your subconscious mind is like a torpedo. Okay? So it's like a torpedo. It's got a target that it's aiming towards, and it goes towards it. That's what you're visualizing. You need something. It's like a sat nav. You need a destination to aim towards. Otherwise, you're just going to get fucking lost. You're going to go all over the place. So you need a destination to aim towards so you can perfectly go towards it. Very simple. But a lot of you guys are like, yeah, I want to make money. I want to get rich. But you don't even know what that looks like in your brain. Who are you? What kind of person do you need to be? And then combine that, compare it to who you are now. You should never, ever, ever compare yourself to anybody else. The only person you should ever compare yourself to, sounds cliche, is the best version of yourself. Now, this best version of yourself is what we call your enemy. Your enemy is someone you're competing against. Now, the reason we're going to make it a negative energy source, it's an enemy, it's not an ally, it's not someone you're working with, it's someone you're competing against. The reason that we're making it a negative energy source is because it gives you motivation. Negativity is a very powerful energy source that can be transmuted into productivity and infinite energy. You can't sleep if you are broke and you're negatively pissed off. If you're pissed off, if you're angry that you're broke, how the fuck are you going to go to sleep? Like, negative emotion is very powerful. I remember this one time, I'll tell you a story. I placed a trade on Bitcoin on Forex. Forex is a very high volatile industry, very fast moving, very high risk. Placed a trade on Bitcoin. The trade went really well. I made about £800 in about 30 seconds, about £1,000 in about 30 seconds, something like that, right? Crazy numbers, very, very quickly. I was like, okay, I'll place a stop loss directly below the point that I was at. So I was at about £1,000 profit in about 30 seconds. I placed a stop loss directly below it, which means that if the price went down, even just a little bit, it would cancel the trade and I would take the profits, right? Unfortunately for me, this day was very, very volatile for Bitcoin. So the price was here, my stop loss was here. It just went down so quickly because of fear mongering. I'll talk about this a lot more inside of my school in the trading campus, but it went down so quickly that it cancelled out the stop loss. It just went straight through it. It didn't even hit the stop loss. So I opened up the trading app again. I was like, all right, what's the trade at? I was on £1,000 profit, opened it up. It was gone. I was at zero. I lost all the money in the trading account. I was fucking fuming. I was so angry. I was like, bro, I could have £1,000. That's a month's wage for some people in 30 seconds. And I lost it all by pure unfortunate events. I did everything that I could to manage the risk. Yeah, sure, I could have just cashed it out. But, realistically, it should have hit the stop loss. However, point being is I was very angry. I had a lot of negative emotion. With that negative emotion, I went on a crazy run. I was sprinting around the park over and over again. Didn't feel any pain, didn't feel tired, no stitch, none of that weird shoulder pain that you get, because your posture's all, you're trying to keep your posture straight. None of that. I was invincible on that run. I could run forever. And anytime I felt an inch of pain or a sliver of uncomfortability, I just thought about that moment and got pissed off again, and I could just be invincible again. So point being is negative energy is a very powerful tool, and you must use it and funnel it in to the mental realm and to the physical realm. When you do that, you become infinitely motivated. Now, we're going to compare ourselves to our enemy. Our enemy is, we are here. Our enemy's up here, almost at impossible levels. We almost can't reach him. When we compare ourselves to him, he's smashing us out of the water in every single way. He's killing the fucking game. Yeah? So, for example, He does everything that he needs to do. Discipline-wise, he always goes to the gym. Every single day, never misses a day. Doesn't matter how tired he is, doesn't matter if he's ill, doesn't matter if he's not feeling it, if he's injured, he just finds a way to work out and keeps himself healthy because he knows he should do it, yeah? Women, he notices a beautiful girl on the street, he just instantly goes over and talks to her. No fear, no anxiety, no hesitance like you're doing down here. You're hesitating. Oh, I don't know, friends might laugh at me. What if I get rejected? What if it goes wrong? This guy don't give a fuck. That version of yourself goes straight over, talks to all of them, gets all of the numbers. Bad man, right? That's who you're in competition with. Do you understand now how that gives you infinite motivation from thin air? You can create your own motivation. Motivation's obviously better than discipline. Feeling like doing something is better than forcing yourself to do it. So this is why we create motivation from thin air, to become a better version of ourselves, to get things done. That's the key point. Going back to the mental realm. Yeah, cool, you understand the visualization, you understand the law of attraction, you understand if you put yourself on the right vibrational energy, you will attract the same energy to yourself. You will manifest that energy into your life. However, simply just doing the mental realm isn't enough. You need the physical as well, okay? This is why some people say, oh, the law of attraction doesn't work for me, because they'll sit there and meditate and visualize, but nothing will happen. The money ain't going to fall into your lap. You need to do something. And the physical activity, the physical action is what solidifies the two together. They work in harmony, but they only work in harmony if you're doing both. You can't just do one and then expect them both to work in harmony. Do you understand? Sweet. So, going back to the point, this all connects. I want you to really, really pay attention. Watch this as many times as you need. You're going to start off. This is how you become the entrepreneur that you need to become to make 10K per month. You can't just do actions and make 10K. You need to become the man that does those set actions to then make the 10K. Because like the example I gave before, me and you could do the same action. I could make 10K, you could make nothing. You could lose money because you're not the same person as me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, in order to become the entrepreneur that makes 10K per month, very effortlessly, you first need to visualize who you want to be and the life that you want to live. You need to have a destination that you're going towards, yeah? When you have that destination, you need to ask yourself, what physical actions do you need to do that could potentially get you closer to that destination? It could be anything, literally anything. Reality is the best teacher. Even if you don't know what to do, just do something. Go for a fucking run. Going for a run, even though it has no correlation realistically to you making money, it's still more productive than you just sitting and dwelling on, what should I do? Go for a run. Get yourself in that sharp, flowing mentality. Then you'll get ideas just flowing to you. Yeah? Cool. Once you've identified the life you want to live and you've identified potential actions, because you're not going to know 100%, but potential actions that could get you closer, you're then going to compare yourself. Oh, fucking hell. You're going to compete to the enemy that you've created in your brain. So you're going to list out some traits that this enemy has. And the enemy is simply a better version of yourself. The reason we're not going to compare ourselves to anybody else is simply because you could make excuses. You compare yourself to me or Andrew Tate or Hamza and you can make excuses. Yeah, well, he's got this, he's got that. Genetics. There's all these things you could kind of use to cop out and be a pussy. If you compare yourself to the best version of yourself, he's you, but he's you when he's done everything right. He's in the best shape of his life. He's the most charismatic and confident he's ever been. He never stutters because his communication skills are on point. He's got the best mental health. He's absolutely bulletproof mentally. Amazing finances, never has to worry about money ever again. He's completely free. He lives where he wants. He does what he wants. He speaks to every girl that he sees on the street because he's a bad man. And he's got no fear and anxiety. He goes to the gym every single day. He does what he needs to do regardless of how he feels. That is who you're in competition to. And the beauty of it is, he is simply a better version of you. He's got the same genetics, the same upbringing. He lives in the same place. He came from the same area. There's no excuse. Okay? Do you understand how powerful this is? Let's clear this up a little bit. Very powerful, because now you have infinite motivation. You're going to get pissed off that this could be you. This is what's so infuriating. That could be you. But it's not, because you're down here and you still skip the gym and you don't talk to that girl even though you know you should because you find her attractive and you let her go by. Now it's regretful and relapsed on porn. Now you're going even further down and that's you. And you're comparing yourself to who you could be if you just did the right things and you cut out the bad things. You're now going to get pissed off. If you do this correctly, if you vividly imagine this and you list down the traits that this guy has, he's got he's got an 8-pack. He's in absolutely amazing shape. He's got amazing communication skills. He's got this much money in the bank. You really, really vividly imagine all of it, and you compare yourself to him every single day when you wake up. You ask yourself this very important question. Okay? I'm going to full screen it for this. What would my enemy do in this situation? I've done this so many times, right? Back in the day, I used to set alarms to get up early when I was first trying to get into the habit of getting up early and doing the push-ups in the morning, and I couldn't be asked, or I felt ill. I just asked myself the simple question, what would my enemy do? And my enemy is the best version of myself. He's the guy that does everything right. No excuses, because he's just me, but he's a better version of me. There is no way in hell I can sit there and identify what my enemy would do in this situation and then just not do it. Or if I chose to not do it for whatever reason, like, okay, my enemy would do 20 push-ups right now. He'd go to the gym, he'd go for a run in the park, he'd go and speak to that beautiful girl in the park. That's what my enemy would be doing. But I'm not doing it. There's no way I could just sit comfortably for the rest of my day. I'd feel so guilty. I'd just be forced to do it anyway, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Okay? So that's point number one. We're going to circle that in your notebooks. Compare who you are now, okay, to who you want to be. Compare it. How do you stand against your enemy? And also, vividly imagine the life that you want to live. When you can see it in your brain, you can then start to work towards it. Everything that I have now, the beautiful apartment that I've got, the amazing relationship, as healthy and as loyal as it is with my beautiful girlfriend, and the way that she loves me, and everything else that I've got, the finances, the freedom, the clothes, the body, the health, the mindset, the beautiful personal brand that I've built, you guys, everything started off with just a visualization in my brain. I then started to do physical actions that could potentially get me closer to that goal, and now I'm living this life. And the beauty of it is, the more you grow, the more you grow, the more you grow. Every single time you reach a new reference point, a new point in the journey, you started off here. You started to dream of these points, right? At some point, these were literally just a dream in your brain. Some part of you actually doubted you'd ever get there. However, now you are there. You've made it, okay? And now it becomes normal to you. Then you dream of the next point. You get to this point, it becomes normal. You dream of the next point, you get to the point. So your mind and body is very good at conditioning itself. It becomes normal. This life to me now, making thousands and thousands of pounds in one day, is normal. It's nothing. I used to have minus 120 pounds, and making a £100 sale from a one-to-one coaching call was amazing for me. It was like, oh my God, I can finally eat food. I can pay the rent. Fucking hell, thank God for that. Right? Now £100 to me is, bro, it doesn't even exist in my brain. It's free. It's not even money. That's the level of wealth and of acclimatation, I think is the word I'm looking for, conditioning that you can get to. This can all become normal to you, but only if you become that man. It's not just about, oh, I've got to do the actions that are on this level and I'll achieve this level and I'll live this life. No, you have to identify who you are now and who this person is, and you need to become that version of yourself first to then go around the bend to live the life that you want to live. You need to become a new person. So we need to compare ourselves to who we could be if we did the right things. When we're doing that, we're going to act like that person as close as possible every single day of our lives, and it's going to give us infinite motivation to do the right things. Next point is vibrational frequencies. So let's clear this up a little bit. I'm going to give you a lesson, an absolute masterclass on vibrational frequencies and how you can use it to your advantage. All right? Sweet. So I want you to think right now. Do a bit of introspection work. What vibrational frequency would you say that you're in right now? Are you in a low vibrational state? Do you feel tired? Do you feel negative? Do you feel sad, doubtful, fearful, uncertain of the future? All right? Anything that's kind of low energy, I can't be bothered, anything that's low down here, this is all low vibrational. It's below the iceberg, yeah? Then you've got the high vibration, energy, authenticity, purpose, positivity, confidence, assurance, abundance. It's a completely different world, okay? Now, I had a question inside of my school the other day. Someone asked me, how do you stay in a high vibrational state all of the time, even when you're going through negative situations? And I simply told them it's not possible. See, the beauty of life is it's in complete harmony with one another every single day. There is no light without dark. Okay, they both work together, they both connect. Everything is energy, and energy connects together. In order to experience and appreciate the positives, you need the ability or the potential of negatives happening to you. And oftentimes they will, and you'll go through them without any choice, right? So how do we deal with this? Number one, we need to understand what vibrational frequencies are. Vibrational frequencies are the thoughts that you think, the words that you speak, the actions that you do, and the emotions that you feel. So right? It's energy. It's everything that impacts the way that you feel, the way that you act, the way that you do things in this physical reality. That is a vibrational frequency. You could think a thought right now in your brain of, I'm amazing at life, I'm rapid, I'm just the best at life, I can achieve anything, I'm abundant, I'm the fucking man, I'm that guy, no one can beat me. You can think those thoughts to yourself and truly make yourself believe it. You are tapping into a high vibrational state of mind, right? You can then do high vibrational physical activities as well. So you've got the mental, we'll put a little M here, okay? You can then tap into the physical high vibrational activities, such as going to the gym, exercising, meditation, sauna, fasting. What else can I think of? Socializing, right? That's a physical activity you can do. Talking to other people. So anything that gives you energy, anything that makes you feel positive, anything that makes you productive, confident, improves your quality of life, anything that's good. You know it, you can feel it. I don't even have to tell you, you just know. You can feel when you're in a high vibrational state versus when you're in a low vibrational state. You can feel it, it's different days. The mistake I don't want you to make is believing that the low vibrational state means that you're doing something wrong. It's not. It just means you have reached a new level on your evolution. So for example, you're in a high vibrational state, momentum is flowing, yeah? You then hit a roadblock, you get knocked off and you get locked into a low vibrational state. You feel negative for a couple of days, you feel shit, you're doubtful, can't really do it, blah, blah, blah. This block here, there's another level behind that block, right? There's another level of life, of personality that you can experience that you haven't unlocked yet. You need to understand what this block is. So whenever you have a negative day, whenever you have a bad day, whenever you have a low vibrational day, whenever you just don't feel like it, you need to identify what has caused that. There's always a trigger. It's not random. It never is random. There's always a trigger that causes you to go into a low vibrational state. Okay? This is why depression and anxiety, and I've just got depression, I've just got anxiety. It's all bollocks. No, you don't. Depression is just a prolonged period of being in a low vibrational state. And that low vibrational state was caused by something in the first place. You being out of shape, you not having the women that you want, you not living the life that you want. That's what's causing depression. Depression is not real. It's a prolonged period, it's a prolonged state of negative emotions and low vibrational energy. You understand? Sweet. So you identify what the block is, what's causing you to feel negative, what's causing the negative emotions, what's causing the doubt, what's causing the fear, what's causing the low vibration. You then understand what it is. You learn from that lesson and you break free from the block. So the next time you build the momentum and you get back on your shit again, you start doing your push-ups, you start going to the gym, you start doing your business tasks, you're doing all the right things again, you compare yourself to your enemy, you're slowly building up momentum, positive momentum, you're going to break free the previous barrier and you're going to tap into the next level of personality. This is when you become a new person. This is when you look back on your previous self where you were before, you kind of cringe. You're like, oh, how was I living life like that? Because now you're on this new vibration. You're on this new level. Yeah? You're now a different person. This is what I'm talking about. This is the whole journey I'm walking you through. You're becoming a new person. Right? Now that you're on this new level, you might hit another block. Up here. You'll get knocked down slightly again. Down here, you're in low vibration again. You learn from it. What's the lesson I can learn? What's the universe trying to teach me? Cool. Learn. You're now a new person. You're more knowledgeable, more confident, more sure of your destination. Boom, you smash through again. That's how life works. Constant ups, down, ups, down, ups, down. Now, hopefully, if you're following my channel, you're inside of my school, you're surrounded by positivity, the trajectory that you're going on will be an uptrend, just like in the stock market. You'll constantly be over time going up, higher and higher and higher. Yeah, you're going to have dips, but over time, you're going to constantly be going up. Yeah? What most people are doing is they're either just going like this, and coasting, they're never really doing anything. That's the worst life. This is limbo, bro. That's the worst possible life, yeah? Some people are crack addicts or homeless or whatever. They're on a downtrend. They're actually going lower. The life's getting worse. So, with all of this being said, vibrational frequencies, what do we do with this information? You understand how it all works now? What we do with this information is we just analyze ourselves. We self-reflect. Anytime we notice that we're in a lower vibrational state, we identify what's caused it, we learn from it, we grow from it, and then we tap into high vibrational states again, and we grow and become a better version of ourselves. When we become better versions of ourselves, we start to tap into realities that we didn't before understand. So I'll give you an example. This is a very interesting topic. Please pay attention. Every reality that you want to potentially live, every reality that could potentially happen in the universe already exists. Okay? You have just not tapped into certain ones yet. So the reality of you making 10K per month is up here. You're down here making 300 quid a month, right? This already exists. It's already in the galaxy, in the universe. You just need to get onto, you need to go through enough of those phases of momentum, hitting the low vibration, going down, learning the lesson, coming back up. Momentum, learn the lesson, down, come back up. Boom. Before you become the person because of all these lessons that you've learned, right? You then literally mold yourself into a new person. When you become the person that's on the vibrational frequency of making 10K per month, right? You're doing the right things, you're thinking the right thoughts, you're doing the right actions, you're speaking the right words. All of this is important. I want you to analyze yourself in vivid detail. How do you speak on a daily basis? What thoughts do you think on a daily basis? I want you to never ever feed into, or try your very best to never feed into anything that is lower than the vibration that you want to operate from. So if you want to make 10K per month, you're never going to feed into a thought or a word. You're never going to say a word, I can't do it, it's impossible. You're never going to do any of that if it's lower than this vibration. Yeah, you're going to pay attention to yourself. So, like I said, all of the realities that already exist in the universe, you have the potential to tap into them. You just need to simply get to that vibration. Constantly do the right physical activities, constantly do the right mental activities every single day that get you into a high vibration. Learn the lessons, educate yourself, surround yourself with the right people. Gradually, before you know it, you'll spiral into infinite success because you're surrounded by winners inside of my school, which is linked in the bio down below. And you will become the man that the lifestyle of making 10K per month becomes his new reference point. Fuck off. Becomes his new reference point. This is normal. He never really goes below that anymore. This is his new reference point. He's trying to get to the next level, which is 20K per month all the way up here. Yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a gradual process of high vibration, learning lesson, high vibration, learning lesson, high vibration. You're becoming a new person. Yeah? And as you're doing this, you're never feeding into negative thoughts, negative speaking patterns, or negative actions. You're trying your very best to become like your enemy, the best version of yourself. All right? Sweet. Let's clear this up a little bit. So again, just quickly with the high vibration thing, all of the realities that you want already exist. You just need to do the right things to tap into that reality and attract it to you. Okay, we attract, we do not chase. The more you try to chase something, the more you try to force something, the more you want something, the more that you are signaling to the universe that you don't already have it. If you want to make 10K per month, you must believe that you are already the man and you are already tapping into the energy of 10K per month. You cannot say to yourself, I want it, I want it, I want it, I need it, I need it. You need to just simply say, right, who do I need to become to attract it? What energy am I missing? What things do I need to do to tap into that vibration that already exists? Because you've already got 10K per month coming in. You're just not on that vibration yet. Yeah? That already exists in the universe. You're just down here on a different vibration, a different vacuum of thought, a different realm. You need to tap into this realm, which already exists. So stop thinking, oh, I don't make 10K per month. I want to make 10K per month. I need to make 10K per month. Because it's keeping you down here in a mindset of want and a mindset of scarcity. I already make 10K per month. It's the law of assumption. I already make 10K per month. I can see it in my mind. What does the version of me that's making 10K per month do every single day? How does he think? How does he talk? How does he walk? How does he shake hands? How does he make eye contact? How does he introduce himself? Right? Who is he? Figure that out and become that man. That's vibrational frequencies. I go a lot more in depth in all of these topics in terms of the infinite motivation, the enemy, vibrational frequencies, energies, etc., inside of the school down below. Alternatively, if you prefer one-to-one mentorship, you can also find a coaching link. It's a free introduction call. You can come and talk to me on a coaching link down below in the comments or description, and we can have a personal mentorship, personal chat. We can just talk about life, and we can see where you want to go, and we can get you there. Sweet. And the next one, very, very simply, just to wrap up this beautiful half-an-hour video of absolute sauce and gems. Final message I have to say to you boys before I love you and leave you. Oh, what is that? It's very simple. The life that you want already exists. We've established that. The enemy, the person that you need to become, is in your mind every single day. We've established that. You can tick that off, right? You're thinking, what would my enemy do? Who do I need to become to live the life that I want? All right? You're then also tapping into high vibrations by keeping your physical state healthy and your mental state healthy. You're keeping yourself energized. You're doing things that benefit you, that improve your quality of life, not detriment it. You're doing all of these things. That's amazing. The next step for you then is maintaining it. It's consistency. It's momentum. Because let me give you an example. You're building up momentum. You're doing the right things. You're feeding into the right thoughts. You're doing the right actions. You're speaking the right words. You have a day or a week or a month where you don't do, I guess that works, where you don't do the right things, and then the momentum stops. There's a block. Or it goes down and you fall back to previously even lower than where you were before. The key to getting where you want, the 10K per month vibration that you need to tap into, is all the way up here. You need to build enough momentum that you keep going, you keep flowing, you keep doing the right things, you keep learning, you keep educating yourself. Boom, you tap into it, you are now that man. You realize what's possible, you realize what needs to be done. When I made my first 10K in an industry that I can't talk about publicly on YouTube, you can find it in the school, I didn't know how to make 10K before that, right? I was building momentum, I was getting there, I was learning, educating myself, trying things, making mistakes, coming back from those mistakes, boom, 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 boom. Before I knew it, I figured it out, I cracked the code, hit 10K, made it. As soon as I did it, you can't unlearn it. You are now that person. You have officially made 10K in 1 month. You've done it. For me personally, it was like 12 days, 15 days, something like that. But once you've done it, you've done it. You've built the momentum. Now you just need to maintain it. You just need to not get complacent. You just keep going. Keep doing the right things. Very, very simple. Life is simple. The energy that you give, simple. Do the right things. Keep doing the right things. If you ever fall off, learn from it. Come back, boom. Instantly start building momentum again. That is how life works. Lesson, come back, stronger than before. Lesson, come back, stronger than before. Right? This is now your new reference point. Now you're making 10K per month just normally. You don't have to try anymore because it's who you are. It's become what you know. It's become how you operate. Keep going again. 20K per month. Lesson, boom, up again. Broke, lost loads of money, investing, trading, whatever. Learn a very valuable lesson down here. Then you go massive. Then you're making 100K per month all the way up here. That is just life. That's how it works, right? It's very simple. What you guys are trying to do, okay, I'm consistent, Luke. I'm going to the gym. Everything's working out. Oh, I had a shit day. I relapsed on porn. Well, fuck this. I'm so bad at life. I'm such a loser. Oh, fuck that. Then you keep getting lower. That's what you're doing. Whereas instead, yeah, life's going well, doing the right things. Oh, shit. Okay, had a bad day. What can I learn from that? Sweet, I learned from this, never going to do that again. Bam, come back stronger, more knowledgeable. This is what you need to do, not this. Yeah, because look where that leads you. Leads you down into this pit here. Where does this lead you? You learn from the lessons, you go up higher than you were before. Very simple. You're going to become an entrepreneur that makes 10K per month. That is the framework you need to follow. Now listen, I understand this video was quite new. The setup was new. I don't usually do videos like this, so I apologize for my squiggles and shit like that. But I hope it's really put it into perspective for you, how this system works and how I became the man that I am today. It wasn't necessarily just doing certain actions. It was this. I tapped into certain vibrations. I tapped into certain thinking patterns. I never said certain words ever again. I don't say I can't do something. I learn how to do it, right? I never say, oh, I can't do it. I'm going to figure it out. Change your vocabulary. Become a new person. Everything that you do needs to be different. The way I sit down, the way I structure my life, the way I hold myself, the way I carry myself. I'm a different man. The way I dress, the way I think about spending money, everything. It's completely different. Okay? And the way that I maintain it is by tapping into high vibrations every single day. I go to the gym every day, meditate every day, control the mind every day, learn from the mistakes every single day. Constantly keep the positive momentum flowing. I'll leave you with one last thing. Because what you guys are trying to do is you're resisting negativity. You're up, then you're down. Oh, I don't like that. That was bad. I never want to do that again. So I'm going to stay here because this is comfortable. I'm going to stay here. I don't really want to go back up here again because it might lead me back down here. And I don't like this. I'm going to stay here. That's what you guys are doing. You're running away from negativity. Embrace all of it. Because all of it, if you look on the bigger picture like a stock market, yeah, go up, you hit down. You don't like this. But if you just stuck with it and embraced it, you would have gone higher. Down again. Oh, I don't like it. Gone higher. This is how your journey's unfolding, but you just don't see it yet because you're stuck here and you're attaching yourself to this rather than zooming out and seeing the bigger picture, which is all the way up here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sweet. Final thing I want to leave you with is there is a difference between mindset and emotions. You can feel, get rid of all this, boom, 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 boom. Look at the trigger finger, bruv. Look at that, rapid. You can feel sad, negative, fear, anger. You can feel bad emotions, and it's completely separate to your mindset. Okay? I can wake up and feel sad, feel negative emotions, but I can be thinking good thoughts. I can be thinking positive thoughts. That is how you stay in a positive vibration. That is how you keep the momentum flowing, and you ultimately just never stop winning. You just never lose ever again, because every loss that you take is a lesson. That is what it truly means. When people say that cliche term, every loss is a lesson, this is how you do it. Because when you lose, you're going to feel negative emotions. But then you understand that negative emotions don't impact your mindset. Because I'm feeling sad because I lost, but it's okay because I'm going to learn from it. You understand? Positive mindset, negative emotions. You cancel them out. That's how it's done. Right, listen lads, if you've learned anything from this and you want more information, you can find me with the link tree in the bio or the comment section, or just in my about page on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram for a daily look into my life. Find me on Telegram and join the Telegram group. It's completely for free. You'll get notifications and information that I can't share anywhere else sent straight to your phone. So you'll literally get notifications as if I'm texting you personally, reminding you how to do things, giving you information on life, how to make money, blah, blah, blah. Just life advice, right? Completely free, straight to your phone. Amazing. Join the Telegram. If you need anything in terms of email, you can message me on email. Find my TikTok down below if you prefer to consume content on TikTok. I highly doubt it, but that's down there too. Most importantly, one-to-one coaching completely for free as an introduction call. You can have a free introduction call. You can have a coaching call with me, and you can be mentored by myself personally. So I could take you from where you are here. We can identify the block that's stopping you from tapping into a high vibration. We can smash through it, and we can get you to where you want to be with my help. Because you're here, you're stuck. Like I said, you're stuck in this. You're attached to it. Your ego's in it. Your emotions are in it. I can come in as an outside perspective. I've noticed this. You need to do this differently. Boom, we smash through it. You get to where you want to go. That's how the one-to-one coaching works. Click the link, book yourself a call. It's completely free for the first introduction call. I'll hopefully meet you and see you there. You want to join my school? It's a network of entrepreneurs, young men, like-minded, just like yourself. You've got video courses. Okay, you can learn information about sexual mastery, dating, money, forex trading, health, detoxing from certain vaccines that aren't supposed to be in your body. You've got video courses, you've got written posts. If you prefer to take information in the written form, we've got that. We have weekly calls as a group. We have one-to-one calls, okay? We have intelligence, security, financial advisory. Bro, you need a passport in India, we've got you sorted. Everything is in that school. Go and join the School of Life. It will absolutely change your life, and we will help you become a self-sufficient young man in every realm. There's no point just mastering one. No point. You've got to master everything. Okay? Keep that in mind. Join the school. Hopefully we'll see you inside. You will guarantee make your investment back. Guarantee you that. I'll see you there. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you very soon.